can stand under my umbrella. So if you have an issue with people that wear glasses, instead of being triggered by it, you could suggest to them like, hey, have you ever tried contacts? Because, or something like that, or hey, we work together, or on the same shift, or glasses trigger me. So if you have any contacts at home that you could wear while at work, I would greatly appreciate it. Instead of being a dickhead and trying to get somebody fired or whatever the case may be. And when 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 you get written up, don't sign nothing, because that's a sure way to ensure that it's like, okay, you understood, you agreed, you signed, that they can fire you. You know, you have too many write-ups, you have too many this, blah, blah, blah. You know, you have to fight, plead your case, because managers be tripping like. But 9 out of 10, I feel like my targeting is being retaliated because I wouldn't come in when called on my off day to come in. And it's like, working with you is stressful enough to come in on my off day and to still get treated like I'm a problem. No. Had we not had situations where we bumped heads prior to you asking me to come in, I probably would have came in. But you know, for some reason, you keep picking. Obey. So you're being messed with because you didn't obey. But you're not like everybody else. It's rules and regulations when it comes to dealing with a spiritual person. Rage baiting, trying to lower your vibrations or such and such and such. You know, you have to realize that people will be sent in many forms. You know, if you take a trip, you could be triggered. You know, then you'll be stuck in that mindset, and then like, yeah. Anyways, apply where you know. And that's the number one rule of when somebody is intentionally trying to get you to react, that you have to ignore them. You can't get like what? Hey y'all, oh yeah, I got my tooth pulled because my throat's trying to shut me up. Now that the infection is gone, I can breathe better. I'm back in bed. Oh, what's her name? Got her tooth pulled too recently. I took a sippy sip. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's okay. I promise. I'm not supposed to use a straw, but I'm not I'm missing the school. Some missing up here. Anyways, you could have filed a complaint and they ask you like, "Are you sure this and the third?" And because you're such an understanding person and it's not that deep, you're trying to give it more time for things to settle or mix together well or whatever, or trying different options before you realize that no, I don't know. It's time to focus, or basically they're saying that it's time to, now that you know your worth, apply your worth. So it's like obey. So basically, if you don't do what I say do, I'm not gonna mess with you. Somebody can have an interest in you, and because you're not complying to what they say, they're gonna try to make your life a living hell. But the minute you take away your energy, they come calling back, apologizing, and da 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 da. But what you apologize for if you're gonna do the same thing? Like, I don't get it. You know? Why? And they think you that same gullible, or because you believe that I'm sorry and all that, and then you'll be so invested that you didn't want to walk away. Mhm. What they say? They say bye, bye, bye. Okay. Well, somebody thought that you were younger than what you really are, so that's why they treated you as such because you looked like a little kid. You talk like a little kid, you act like a kid, or whatever. So, but treat you like a kid. The whole time it's not even that. It's just like because you're dealing with so much, when you start talking and try to explain shit, you get emotional. The fuck? Okay. So we're not stuck on the same masculine. It's multiple men or multiple options. Same scenario, but multiple options. And you're finally starting to catch on to the games that are being played. They said when a woman's fed up. Cause if I had $1, be still. Oh, they said they tried to sell your soul as payments because they thought it would be easy for you to get to you to manipulate you and trick you out your spot and all type of stuff like that. But it never happened. So they had to sacrifice other things or people in order to get that payment made. Hmm. And some of those people belong to you. So now, when you get your get back, they worried about how you gonna get it. They feel like you got the same mindset as them, but yours is really just packing your shit and getting the fuck on. I'm TT. I'm TT. Now that you're in your glow, you're gonna have some returning faces, but you know how to play with them now. Or you're gonna show them what they showed you, and they don't know if they could be able to handle it. Why you trying to see what it is when you saw what it was? So when they spin that block, you already know what's to them. So it's like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing me and my weakness. Because you survived. You woke up every day. Even though things were heavy, weighted on your plate, you still did. With bars. She's so beautiful. First of all, you're not in competition with nobody over no man. If that man sees that you are, he knows. He would have told you, but instead, because he's like, hey, what? I'm just like, because she told me I had enough. You over here spending time with me all day, and then you go home. Then you come over the next day, you do this, that, and the third. You never told me you wanted to do it. I was like, you're going to tell me after the fact and all that and stuff. But it's like, no, because obviously I'm asking you questions of your significant other because I'm interested. Like, I want to play drunk. But something along the lines of you warning this person about the person that he's with, and you could have said versus being with you, and he could have just defended her and dismissed you. So what am I fighting for? Because it's like that spiritual connection. It's like, I want you to come over here, this and third, but I got to play my part. If you got to play your part because you fear what she's going to do, she ain't going to do nothing. Just like your cousin said, all that rah-rah stuff about if you leave me, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. I'm gone. You play crazy. Play like what? Like what? They're not handling you. They're keeping you stuck so they can continue to use you at the level that you are so you don't advance. Like, hello. You were supposed to choose, you know, so that you could heal and do what you said you was going to do. But now that shit passé. I'm so sleepy. I can't go to sleep. Got a new schedule. It's the night shift. Very fast shift. Transformation. Transformation. Going into hermit mode. No black is no. But still. Stay on business. Yep. They're saying the you that you used to be is back and is not playing none of that. And all of that stuff that you were taught is getting scrapped and thrown away. That's not movie. No, no. But you're back. And the level that you was at that they tried to subside or suppress or whatever because they couldn't handle that version of you is back. 10 times worse because of this shit that you went through. And if they couldn't handle you before, they're not going to be able to handle you now. You didn't want to prove them right by being a crash out. But now your crash out is valid. But you still not crashing out. You don't care. Somebody's trying to learn from. Yes, I still love the city because I'm still alive. Ain't got nothing to do with me. It's like my personal problem that you need to without me. How you expect somebody to help you with some shit that first of all they wasn't there for, and then at the same time, like bitch, I'm just a baby. Fuck, I'm supposed to help your goofy ass. And then if I'm emotionally unstable, how the fuck I'm supposed to stay focused on the situation at hand when I'm trying not to crash out? Cause I don't want to prove motherfuckers right that. The fuck? Don't have to take your L just like I did. People and regrets. You are fighting from falling into a deep depression. You've been programmed to be um, confused or triggered or something. So that when the moment was right, all your mother had to do was trigger you, and then she could attack you. But now that you're aware, um, I was thinking about my kids. Sorry, zoned out. Forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, cause something about birth control and blah blah blah. And, you're protected. You didn't deserve this. Closed mouths don't get fed. Speak on the situation as it happens so that motherfuckers can know what's going on. foot sleeping. Is he sleeping? Alright, this is the last one, y'all. Coming up on 30 minutes. Okay. It's because you're focusing. It's because you're settling down. You're starting to slow down. You're starting to. Okay. They say even when you're dealing with stuff, you have to focus. I'm trying to stay focused right now. My foot is tingling. Like, imagine your feet being tickled. I don't know what it really did. Not too bad, noise. I just shake it off. Shake it. So do out, yeah. Undo button.